Welcome back, traders. Before we get into the rules for the system, I want to cover the 4 different bar types that I use for entering the market. So just so you guys know, when I'm inside of one of these zones, I'm looking for one of 4 bar types. If I get that, then I'm going to enter above. So like if I'm looking for a long, and I got one of my bar types, I would place an order 1 tick, which is above the high of the bar. And ticks are just the increments that price moves. So the NASDAQ, you can see, moves in increments of 25 cents. So 1 tick equals 25 cents. You can see the price right here is 74.36.25. If I go up, the next tick is 74.36.5. So that's 1 tick. Okay, so the 4 bar types are simple. They're the same for bearish and bullish. They just have different names. Okay, so let's just start with the bullish bar types. And let's just go through them all here. The first one is a hammer. And the rules for a hammer candle are the lower shadow, which is the bottom part of the candle. It looks like a wick. You'll hear people call it a wick, but the actual term for these are shadows, okay? So the lower shadow is equal to or greater than the candle body. And there is no upper shadow. All right? So this right here cannot be a hammer, right? Because it has an upper shadow. It has to be without an upper shadow, which would be right here. So this candle has a lower shadow that's equal or greater than the candle body. The candle body is just the difference between the open and close. All right? Type number 2, a reverse hammer. It's just the opposite of a hammer, gang. The upper shadow is equal to or greater than the candle body, and there is no lower shadow. Right here. Right here. Okay? So this is a reverse hammer. All right, number 3, a doji. Can have either an upper or lower shadow, or both, and the open and close are the same. So there's no candle body right here. This is a doji. Here's a doji. Here's a doji. Pretty simple, right? And then the final one is called a spinning top. Where you have both upper and lower shadow, and at least one or both shadows are equal to or greater than the candle body. Okay, that makes sense? And so let's find, here's an example of a spin top. Now, gang, if you go to Google, you may find different definitions for these. Frankly, there are places that you aren't going to find definitions. They're just going to say a hammer has a large lower shadow. Well, that doesn't serve my purposes. I need to have an objective way to identify everything that I do, and so that's what I've done here. Okay, and then the bearish scenarios, your doji and your spinning top, exactly the same, right? Your hammer, instead of it being called a hammer, it's called a shooting star. And it has an upper shadow like this. Actually, right here, here's a good one. An upper shadow, no lower shadow, and the upper shadow is greater than or equal to the body. And then the opposite of that one is what's called the hanging man. Right here. Nope, I'm sorry, that's a shooting star. Here's a hanging man right here, where you have a lower shadow and no upper shadow, and that lower shadow is greater than or equal to the candle body. The difference is your bearish ones come at the top of a move, your bullish ones come at the bottom of a move. So let me show you guys a little secret that I have built into this indicator, your zone and zone indicator. If you come in here and you click trade higher time frame, those bar types get colored for you. So it's good to know the name, but they're colored for you here. Now you're going to see other bars that are colored. The reason for that is because I'm taking a trade regardless in the zone, okay? So if I get one of my bar types first, then I'm going to trade from the bar type. But if I'm in the zone and I just get a green up candle first, like this, then I'm going to take that instead. All right? Okay, gang, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video.